Shalom royalty, it's Ellie here. Okay, and we're continuing our how to start a prayer group series. And so today we're on chapter 2 of this prayer guide that I got from the Contend group. And so this chapter 2 is pretty short, so I'm pretty much going to be reading the whole thing. And I also wanted to talk to you guys about a book. I forgot to mention it in my other 2 videos. But I think it's very important for those of us who want to start prayer groups and intercede for individuals. We need to understand prophecy. And so I'll get to that book in a minute. So the chapter 2 title is called Just Start. If you wait until everything is perfect, then you are not a pioneer. And that quote is from Lauren Cunningham. All right. Start the prayer meeting. Seek God. Bathe everything in prayer. Make a habit of listening to the Lord for direction and decisions. Schedule a time. Find a time that works with student and class schedules and the same time every week. Pick a location. If possible, pick a consistent location every week. We recommend somewhere close to campus or wherever you guys, usually meet up, where you can pray uninterrupted. Pray with friends. Starting out, get at least 1 to 2 people to join you if possible. Tips for smooth sailing. I'm just going to read a few different quotes from here. You may have 100 questions, but don't let the unknowns paralyze you. Just start with the basics. And here's a student testimony. This is Audrey from Pepperdine University in 2013. During my sophomore year, I started a prayer meeting with 2 other students at Pepperdine University. Rain or shine, we would gather together weekly behind the chapel to pray. God would meet us behind the chapel and speak about his desires for our campus. That small prayer meeting began to grow, and soon we were seeing hundreds of students gather together with us on our campus in the place of prayer. Okay, and there are 5 key areas: consistency, core team, communication, relationships, and research. Consistency. Stay committed to praying regularly. You don't want to burn out, but you don't want to fizzle out either. Gauge the appropriate level of commitment and number of meetings you and your friends are able to handle without stretching yourselves too thin. We recommend starting with a commitment to at least 1 hour of prayer meeting per week for 1 semester. Core team. Develop a leadership team or core team of people who are committed to coming to every prayer meeting and who share your vision. Communication. Have a Facebook group text app, or an email group to update people on the schedule. This is especially helpful for those who come to prayer but aren't on the core team. Make it easy for people to participate. Relationships. Don't just do ministry. Enjoy each other by hanging out and having fun. Be real with each other. Relationships are both natural and intentionally formed. Relationships are both naturally and intentionally formed. Living in grace and love will guard from many miscommunications, offenses, and distrusts. Have accountability with your core leadership team. Research. Research the history of your campus and ask God what his purposes and plans are for your campus or group of individuals. You know your campus better than anyone, so don't feel pressure to do what other campuses are doing. Rather, stay focused on what God is doing on your campus and build well. Okay, so that was it for this chapter. Like I said, it was pretty short. And so I wanted to talk to you guys about this particular book by Johnny Enlow. I think it's very important for those of you who really want to make an impact on not just your campus, not just your individual prayer group, not just your family, not just your church, but you really want to make an impact on really the entire world, not just our country, not just a few regions or whatever, not just your continent, but literally the entire world. This is called The 7 Mountain Prophecy by Johnny Enlow. The 7 Mountain Prophecy, Unveiling the Coming Elijah Revolution. And in this book, it talks about the different areas that Satan has a grip on that the children of God need to really take control of for God to fully manifest his glory over the entire world. So the chapters are Tsunami, An Elijah Revolution, Thrust into the Promised Land, 7 Nations Greater and Mightier, Hittites and the Mountain of Media, Girgashites and the Mountains of Government, Amorites and the Mountain of Education, Canaanites and the Mountain of Economy, Perizzites and the Mountain of Religion, Hivites and the Mountain of Celebration, Jebusites and the Mountain of Family, and the head and not the tail.
No, Penny.
And so the 7 mountains or areas that influence our culture the most are media, government, education, economy, religion, celebration, and family. And Johnny gives his prophecies biblically based. If you guys don't know who Johnny Enlow is, he's a very prominent figure in Christianity. And he of course, wrote this book, but I've been following some of the content that he's been producing on the YouTube channel, Not Me, Him. I don't think I follow Johnny like individually, but I see his updated content on Not Me, Him channel on YouTube. This book was written in 2008, and a lot of it is still very relevant. That's why I know it's important. Obviously, it's prophecy, and so it's going to be relevant to this point in time because it's written from the past in the future tense. So that's what prophecy is. And so I highly recommend everyone get this book. I'm going to leave a link in the description. You can look it up and order it from wherever you want to, but I will be putting an affiliate Amazon link in the description of this video. I did order mine from Amazon, so if you guys want to order it with my link, you can. But otherwise, it really doesn't matter too much where you get it from, just as long as you get this book. This is what it looks like. I know the view is backward for you guys, but this is what it looks like. Okay, and that's it for this video. We will continue the series tomorrow. Shalom royalty, and I will see you in the next one.